In this video, I'm going to show you how to make the tassel or fringe. It can be any length. It's just a really neat way to add texture to your piece. So the brown here is the tassel. Here's another example, a really long tassel. This one uses multiple fibers that are put together. So it really gives this really cool textured appearance. So I have my loom here, and I'm going to find the color of yarn that I want to use for my tassel. And I want it to be pretty long, and I want all the strands to be the same length. So I don't have a lot of space to show you here on my video screen, but I'm just going to cut off a length of yarn, okay? And then I'm going to try to make a whole bunch of them the same length. I can always shorten these and cut them later, but it's always better to have them to be a little bit longer. I just find that they hold better and don't come undone. So I'm just going to show you with a couple. So I have 3 that are about the same length of yarn. Okay, so now I have my loom. Whatever I just finished with, I'm just going to leave that because I'll be able to tuck it in when I add my tassel. I've got one of my first strings. Zoom in a little bit. I'm going to lay it across 2 warp strings, and it kind of makes it look like the letter A. Do you see the letter A here? Okay, so now that I've laid it across, I'm going to use my fingers and I'm going to push it down on the outside, and then I'm going to push them back up together on the inside. So towards the center, I'm going to pull those pieces, and then I'm going to slide that whole loop to the center. You'll get to see me do it again. So when I slide it to the center, that kind of makes it tight. Now with my next tassel, I'm going to be putting it over the top of the warp string I just used and the one next door. So let's watch again. I have the warp string and the one next door laid across like the letter A. Okay, I take both ends and I push them down up towards the center. And then once I have both strings, all of them are going to be pulled up to the center. Okay, and then I would keep going. Like I said, the ones, let me show you one more time. So this one right here, the one next door, letter A, push it down, both ends up towards the center, and pull the loop. This is the kind of yarn that has multiple fibers. This would look really cool for the tassel because it's a way to really add a lot of thickness, but you can do the tassel with any color or yarn. And then once I would go all the way around, if this is too long, then I can use my scissors and I can cut my tassel to whatever length that I want.